foremost, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Got to spend that time with your friends and family. And we took yesterday off. We didn't hunt any. I didn't want my wife to kill me. So we're right back at it this morning. It's about 35 degrees. We have a light frost. Full moon out, as I just showed you. I've got Austin over in the pond bottom with a southeast wind, which is a perfect wind condition for that spot. Not so much for the tower here where I'm set up. I'm on doe patrol, and he's after one of these big bruisers. So hopefully everything will come together for us this morning, and we can put some, a big one on the ground for him and some more meat in the freezer. So I hope you stay tuned. All right, everybody, just wrapped up this morning's hunt. Sit number 53, if I'm not mistaken. Man, we had very little action this morning, but the action that we did have was pretty awesome. I mean, first light, I think we were maybe 5 to 10 minutes after legal shooting. And what was really cool is, I think I already showed you, but as the sun was coming up, the moon was going down, that full moon, and it really illuminated everything. Really cool this morning. So I had a buck come out at the end of the hardwoods on the other side of the food plot, and he is now the 6th buck, mature buck, that has done that exact same thing this year. And so I think I messed up a little bit whenever I put in the plot screen and the fence around the food plot field this year, because when they're in the field and they're grazing in the food plot, I think they feel more secure with the plot screen. But when they're coming up and they're just cruising, they now can't see out into that field because of that plot screen and that fence. So I think that has forced them to go to the end of the hardwoods and come out that way, so they have a better view of that entire field when they're going to cross from one bedding area to the other bedding area. So to counteract that, we're going to get a 2-seater ladder stand. We're going to get it installed here just in a few minutes and try to intercept these bucks as they're doing what they're naturally doing at this point. So not that I had a buck tag, as you already know, or hopefully you know. I already filled my tag this year on a big old gnarly coal buck. And just do want to talk a little bit about him, because I've gotten a little bit of ridicule for harvesting the deer that I harvested. And, it was not the 200-inch monster that I was chasing this year, and why I put this episode together. But what he is an 8 to 10-year-old, white-faced, Roman-headed, big, gnarly, fat-based 8-point coal buck. And what a lot of people don't know about my situation is I have to have surgery on December 3rd that I didn't know about before season. So that's really going to limit if I even get to hunt at all post modern gun. So yeah, I decided that when I seen that buck coming up that hill and seen that huge body and those fat bases, that was the deer I was going to pull the trigger on and wrap my statewide tag around. So I am more than proud of that 8-point. The time, the effort, the energy, everything invested to be able to even harvest or have that chance to harvest an 8-year-old buck or 10-year-old buck. He's an old guy, he's one of them smart ones that has evaded hunters his entire life. He didn't invade me, and he's going to hang on that wall with an amazing story behind him, and I am more than proud to say that that's my 2018 buck. So for all the haters, man, get out of here. I don't have time for you. For everybody else that showed all the support and, the congratulations and everyone that's out there following us, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all your encouragement. And it helps us keep doing this and keep providing this series to everyone. So I'm going to get off my soapbox about my buck, and I'm going to talk about and move on to what we got to do to get Austin a buck. And we still got to get Matt and Travis bucks here before our season's over. So like I already told you, we're going to move a 2-seater stand to try to intercept these bucks where they're naturally crossing that field and going from bedding area to bedding area. So I'm going to get that done here in a few minutes. Then this afternoon, we're going to get back after it with Austin at the other lease. Same setup we had the other night. Same setup I shot my coal buck in. And the reason why I think we're going to be really good is we got 2 daylight movers right now. One I would have loved to put my tag on, but hey, it is what it is. I'll tell you this, if my son puts a tag around him, that's going to be more special to me than any other deer I've ever laid down. So we're going to get after it tonight. This rain is moving in between 6 and 7 p.m. this evening, so I think that's going to entice these deer to get up on their feet early tonight. So I think the action is going to be ramped up. I hope you continue to hang in there with us, because I think it's going to be a great finish to this hunt. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, it's Friday afternoon, right about 1 o'clock, and we are headed back in on the lease here. So, say hi, Austin. I got my sharpshooter with me, so hopefully we'll get on one of these big bruisers tonight. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, so about 1:30, we're all set up. As you can see, I got Austin over my right shoulder in the shooting stand. I'm going to be filming. It's about 50 degrees. We have a southeast wind, so it's blowing our wind directly down into this bottom, directly towards where these deer come from. So, of course, I got the phase field foam completely phased out with all phases. And, shower, body, clothes, field foam for any type of sweat or dander. So we got that all set up. Good thing about giving the buck the wind is they're naturally going to cruise with the wind so that they can smell and hear better. So I've got the Evercalm, about 10 different trees below us. That should push that smell out in front of us, calming those deer down. Got a Tink 69 in 2 different spots. Again, pushing that smell out in front of us so that gets their attention so they come to us. So all in all, 50 degrees. We got the rain moving in tonight between 6 and 7 o'clock. Hopefully that'll prompt these deer to get up early on their feet and come in here and check out these smells. So I think everything's set up. We should have a great night. I hope you stay tuned. Alright, everybody, so you want to see why Austin loves hunting with his old man? Because he can watch football in the stand while I look for deer. Ain't that right, boy? Just as long as you don't start yelling. He's been known to scream at a game or 2. Who's winning?
Nebraska's losing.
Oh, Nebraska's losing. That's not good.